Welcome back, Mr. J family. It is me, Mr. J, with the Mr. J Show, and today we are going to continue with some more family bonding, some more family bands. I really like Franz Rhythm. I know I've only touched on them a couple times, but eventually I'll get through their whole catalog like I do with every artist that I stick with. But like I've said before, I really love this. These family bands are just all very wholesome, and for me, like wholesome content is the best content. Like you can't really, um, you can't beat wholesome content, really. You know. And in my opinion, there's nothing more wholesome than a family just jamming out together. It's really awesome. Anyways, like, comment, share, subscribe, turn on post notifications, hit that super thanks button, join Patreon, and like always, let's get it.
There's a light, a certain kind of light.
I picked the right one. Remember I said the last one? I was like, I'm sad that the dad didn't get to sing. He just played bass in the last one. I'm really glad that he's singing.
Never shone on me.
And it just seems like, because since I've been watching so much stuff from the Philippines, there have been a lot of things that have come across my For You page, you know, the whole algorithm thing. It just seems like the Philippines is just full of very, very talented musicians. If I can find the clip, I'll share it with you guys later. But there's this clip of this kid, very young kid, maybe around I'm sorry, I don't know her name, but maybe as young as the drummer. And he's like singing, I think, that Titanic song, My Heart Will Go On. And it was perfect. And this was just at his school. It just seems like the Philippines are just full of just amazing musicians, and in my opinion, I think it's a little slept on. Because over here in the West, if I asked anybody if they've heard of Franz Rhythm or the Rio Brothers or Mission Souls, they'd be like, Mission who? So I really feel privileged to be able to cover these wonderful, talented bands because in my opinion, and this might be a weird opinion, but in my opinion, as someone from the West reacting and breaking down music from the Philippines, hopefully more Western audiences, because I have what, like 50,000 subscribers. Um, Hopefully people in the West will pick them up as well and start pushing them out to a bigger audience because they deserve it. Sorry, that's my little rant. They're awesome. I'm loving the Filipino bands. That's all I'm saying. Loving them.
I want my life to be to live with you, live with you. There's a way. Everybody say, do it in every little thing. But what good does it bring if I ain't got you? Ain't got you, baby. You don't know what it's. 'Cause. 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 'C what it's like to love somebody.
Ooh, I got the chills with that harmonization. Let's look at that again.
You don't know what it's like. Baby, you don't know I am. I live and breathe for you. But what good does it do if I ain't got you? Ain't got you, baby. You don't know what it's like.
This little girl is so good. How old? I know you guys have probably told me already, but can you please tell me again? How old is this young lady playing the drums? Because she looks under 10 years old. Because I think Isaiah from Mission Souls, he's 10, and he looks a little. She looks very small behind the drum kit, but this goes to show you that age and size doesn't really matter because she's like every time that you see me go, bada bump bump bump, I'm like, she's amazing, especially for her age. Holy moly!
Baby, you don't know what it's like to love somebody, to love somebody the way I love you. Yeah. Don't know what it's like. Baby, you don't know what it's like to love somebody, to love somebody the way I love you. Yeah! You don't know what it's like. Baby, you don't know what it's like to love somebody, to love somebody the way I love you. You don't know what it's like.
Oh, it's coming from the keyboard. I was confused. I was hearing something, but I wasn't. It never mind. Never mind.
Baby, you don't know what it's like to love somebody, to love somebody the way I love you. Yeah! Woo!
Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much.
Thank you guys. Thank you for watching and subscribe our channel France Rhythm. Salamat po.
Thanks to the sponsor of our t-shirt. I got a peaceful, easy feeling. Oh, how cute. Wow. Thank you, friend Mark from Las Vegas. I don't know who you are, but you seem like a very nice fella. This was amazing. I'm finding it harder and harder to find like good spots to pause it, because since all of these Filipino bands are very new to me, I'm trying to spend a lot of the time not talking and just kind of soaking it all in and learning what everybody is doing. But I'm just again so amazed at the sheer talent, just sheer absolute talent of what seems like most of the Filipino population. They all seem to be like very musically inclined. And as a musician, I feel bad that I didn't know this, that I'm 40 and I'm only now learning that the Philippines has so many good musicians, family bands, karaoke, all kinds of things, little kids singing in schools, like very, very well. And I'm just, sometimes it's mind-boggling in a good way to me. But like I said, also it's also very wholesome, and I love it. Um, I think in I think my favorite part of this particular performance is obviously the drumming, but also when those harmonies kicked in, I was just like, ooh, got the chills because they were on point, they were on time, and they were all perfectly harmonized. Um, and I'm sure you guys have heard awful singers, so you know that harmonizing in general probably isn't the easiest thing to do. Anyone can do it with enough practice, but they have it down like perfect, and they're children. And once again, I say that is amazing. And I know I stress that, that they're children, but I do that because in my mind, seeing children play this well is just simply amazing for me to watch. That's why I watch so many lately of of Fran's Rhythm and Mission Souls, and there'll be some Rio brothers coming soon, is because they're all so young and so talented, and it's just a treat for me. I feel very fortunate to have found these bands. But anyways, that's all I got. Let me know what you think in the comments. Like, comment, share, subscribe, turn on post notifications, hit that super thanks button, and I'll see you in the next one. Okay, peace.